Hey everybody,
Oh, we're live.
it's Jason and Steve. Haven't done a Facebook Live thing in a while, so we're just trying to get used to actually how it is here. But wanted to say hello to everybody, and we appreciate the support. Everybody's been going sort of crazy for the new show, GhostNation, and we're excited. We really are.
We're very lucky. Everybody's been very supportive and getting a lot of feedback. It's been great seeing everybody's excitement about the new show, Ghost Nation.
Yeah, well, we're excited to be back again as well, Katie. So we greatly appreciate that. And the show, honestly, a lot of the show is more going to be just us getting back to basics, actually just trying to help out families. I mean, anybody can investigate big locations, but TAPS was mainly put together for us to get out and investigate and help out families. And that's what it's always been about. So, and that's just, we wanted to keep it real, bottom line. So, want to answer some of those, Stevie?
Yeah, what do we got here? Hello, Rick from Jacksonville, Oregon. Wow, everybody's coming in. Wow. Yeah, this new show for us is pretty exciting. Other endeavors we've had very much a preliminary style of investigation, and this new show we're going full out from beginning to resolution. So we're really excited to show what really goes into a full in-depth investigation.
So let's answer some questions. What questions do y'all have? What do you got for us? Let's see.
Thank you, Diane. Very happy to be back.
Oh, sorry, I got to scroll down on this thing. So much love to you all as well. And to those out there who are saying we've missed, you missed us, and we greatly appreciate that. But we definitely had to take some time off. I mean, we were on the road 11 years straight, and it wore us out. I mean, you had to take a break and stuff. But when the opportunity came, and we decided that we were going to get back into doing television again, and doing what we do. I mean, letting them record us doing what we do, anyways. We just wanted to stick together as a team. And I think that was the most important thing. Was Steve's been with me for 20 plus years. He's an old man now, and but we just wanted to stick together because we're a family, and I think that's what it's all about, is just being a family, loyalty to one another.
Yeah, navigating the roads over the last few years just to make sure we could all continue to work together, it was pretty important for us. So thank you for coming along with us and waiting 2 or 3 years to see what we're up to next.
All right, so are we going to be going back to any former places like Alcatraz and stuff? Not really, especially not in the first season. Mainly, we've wanted to stick to helping out families who require assistance, who are scared of the things going on in their home. And that's just pretty much what we've done this whole season. So, hey, there's Dave Tangle. Maybe I can get him to join the video. How do I get him? Dave, I don't know how to get you to join. Having a hard time here, guys.
Let's see. Do any of the other team members plan to join us on any of our investigations? Yes, you'll see a few of the local team here and some other investigators. Would love to work with some. Of course, it's going to be Jason, me, and Tango on the first season there, but you'll see a few familiar faces, especially from the our home team that we have here locally.
Yeah, actually, we in TAPS home team, we took some cases from other TAPS family groups, other groups that aren't TAPS family, groups that actually asked for our assistance for us to come in and assist on investigations that they had going on. So, well, thank you, Donna. We like the fact that we're doing homes again as well. Yeah. I think that's really important. So,
yep. With doing residential cases, you really get to help people. Doing asylums and hospitals, a lot of fun, but you're not really helping anybody. So for us, this has been a nice sort of being able to focus on this for a full 10 episodes has been pretty important.
So, all right, what do we got? Let's see. You saw us in Cleveland several years ago. Well, thank you. We appreciate that.
Is that a theater?
Yeah, we always have fun when we're up on stage. I mean, we've had some large crowds, 2,000 to 3,000 people up there with us. So, all right.
Let's
Tango
see.
and Steve, Abbott
Yeah.
and Costello Ghost
Oh
Hunters.
gosh, thank you. Yeah, I'll take that, Naomi. Very nice of you. We're very partial to Laurel and Hardy, and we're very flattered that some people refer to us that way. And I saw Michelle here asks if there'll be some of the Steve and Tango shenanigans.
Jeez, there's always Steve and Tango
Yeah,
shenanigans.
I mean, there's shenanigans between all of us. It happens. Jay pranks me. I prank Jay. Tango and I obviously prank each other all the time. It has happened. If they use it, we'll see.
And the whole idea behind GhostNation was the fact that it's the next step. It's the next evolution. I mean, we could sit there and walk around the dark and so forth all the time, but it wasn't what we were always designed to do. I mean, we came together, geez, a long time ago. The main goal was to help out people, to help out families that were frightened, children that were frightened in their homes. And we kind of felt like for a little while there, we were losing that. I mean, I think that's really important on why we wanted to do GhostNation. And we connected with Travel Channel, which phenomenal people. They said, you know what, you guys do what you want to do, how you want to do it. And I think that was important, that they gave us 100% leeway and just let us go.
Absolutely. Just great people as well. It's easy to say that because we'll be working with them, but honestly, we've been in the TV game now for 15 years, and we don't come across such gracious, nice people so often. It's really been a blast. And this new show, it's just been, the last 3-4 months have been spectacular. It's very, very exciting.
Jason Hughes, let's see, do you have any spookies follow you home? No, I don't. Have you?
No. I like to visit it, but I would never want to live with it or have it live with me.
But then you could actually investigate it from your couch.
Yeah. Tango always says, like, I wish I could work from home.
Sorry, guys, we're trying to get Dave in here on a split screen, but I can't get that to work, so I apologize. You've been watching us since 2004. Well, thank you very much. And again, this is a transition from what we used to do. I know that the other show is coming back on a different network, fine, to each their own. We decided that we were family and we were loyal to each other, and we wanted to keep with each other, and we wanted to get back to the basics. So that's why GhostNation. So make sure. A lot of people are having a little confusion there, but it's GhostNation. So what else we got here, Steve? Let's see. Any full body apparitions to look forward to this season? We can't say anything, but let's just say it's been a very interesting season.
Yeah, in terms of evidence, we've caught some spectacular stuff. But for me, the personal experiences, that is what we live and die for. And that's actually probably what helps our clients the most. And we had some amazing personal experiences. We can't say too much, sadly, but something that I haven't experienced in almost 15 years personally happened. You'll see. But it's very exciting to me.
And Melissa asks, okay, so which one had the phobia? Spiders. That's definitely Steve. He's scared of everything but ghost. Yeah.
Spiders, I don't do that.
Ex-cop, I don't know. He used to walk around some nasty places, so.
Yeah, you'll see some of that, I'm sure, because where we are, attics, basements, houses that, are supposedly haunted, you run across some spiders and stuff. We saw some really big suckers, but all in all, luckily we saw more, the fun stuff, paranormal than spiders.
Well, Susie, you're asking what date and time? It's October 11th at 9 p.m. on Travel Channel.
Yeah.
So October 11th, 9 p.m. Travel Channel.
Part of their Ghost-tober lineup.
Yeah. Sherry are planning Eastern Pennsylvania. Been there. We just spent some time there. So we actually filmed some stuff out there. So, and how did we decide on the name GhostNation? Well, honestly, it was because we deal with cases all over the world, but there's so many more teams out there, so many more individuals out there who make up the paranormal community. And we also wanted to highlight them. We wanted to show people that, TAPS is huge. TAPS is international, and we have the TAPS family and everything. But there's a nation of paranormal investigators, and why aren't they getting any attention as well? So I think that's where the whole GhostNation thing came up.
Absolutely, and just us together, all of the investigators around the country, we are the Ghost Nation. You know, we all have.
You are all the Ghost
exactly.
Nation.
We're all in the same canoe. Honestly, we all have an oar. We're rowing down the stream together. So we are all the Ghost Nation. That's sort of our thoughts behind that show title. You know, it went through a few different. Haunted Nation was a name that was thrown around a bit, but we thought that Ghost Nation and the fine folks at Travel and Ping Pong and everybody thought Ghost Nation was the most fitting, and I do agree with that.
Sherry, have you able to trust your comrades totally? Absolutely. And Steve and Dave, I've known Steve, like I said, forever, and Dave for a long time, and I have total trust in them, and they have total. Well, do you trust me?
Yeah.
I gotta ask him. I'll let him ask. I'll let him answer that. So
yeah, we do. We trust each other impeccably. Of course, you have to, because in this field, you're relying a lot on your brother and your sister that you're investigating with, and you have to be. Jay comes up to me and says, "Steve, that door just slammed in my face. You won't believe it." I have to be able to trust Jay in order for me to take that experience with any validity, and same with him. He needs to be able to trust me, so he knows that I'm not running around, making stuff up or misinterpreting things. And aside from that, you've got me out of a few jams, which is true.
Yeah,
you've got me out of a pickle a few times.
That's what family does.
Yeah, where's Tango? He's supposed to jump on this with us.
I can't log him in. It's not letting me.
No.
I apologize on this, everybody, but I was having a problem getting Dave on here.
Dave.
It's not allowing me. So let's see. More questions. Are you excited to be back in the environment versus large, home environments? Absolutely. Honestly, like I said, I mean, when it comes down to investigating large locations, who are you really helping? Yeah, there's some places out there who need assistance, but a lot of places out there also are hoping more for the attention that's drawn to the location off of that. Homes, it's very personal. You're able to connect with somebody. You're able to assist, and when you leave, you feel so much better about yourself. And also with this show, we've been able to really dive deeper into the historical aspect. Is this story that this family knows of this location true? Is there anything real with that? And you're going to see a lot of that. You're going to see us investigating, but you're also going to see us really getting in there and diving deep into the research and the history and what's accurate, what's not, and helping the family out that way as well.
And that's important because there's really no use in walking around trying to find the ghost of Fred Johnson if Fred Johnson actually never existed or never even died on the property. So we definitely have done our due diligence in research and finding all of that good stuff for you. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate the compliment. Very nice.
And Aaron, so you went from TAPS to Ghost Nation? No, we still have TAPS. TAPS is a local investigation group that's based out of Rhode Island. We have the TAPS family all around the world, which all network together. Ghost Nation is just the name of the show, and we actually have another group that we put together as well because we have so many international cases these days. But it's a UPRO. It's United Paranormal Research Organization, and it's about unity in the field of paranormal, and it's for everybody. I mean, the investigators, the believers, the skeptics, you name it. So yep, TAPS is still out there, and UPRO is out there, and Ghost Nation is out there. So let's see.
Jason asks, are you friends with Zach and Aaron from Ghost Adventures? Wow.
Do you have any dukes with them?
No, yeah. We know those guys. I've been friends with Aaron for quite some time.
I've spoken with Zach. Zach's, always been respectful and everything else. So.
Yep.
Some weird things throughout the years. People make it seem like, this person doesn't like that person because they competing shows. We're not competing shows. We're just doing our own thing. And honestly, Zach and Aaron, they may do things very different than us, but they're still pushing the field forward because them doing it their way and us doing it our way are helping to try to figure things out. So I think that's I think it's a positive thing. And to be honest, I mean, Zach was we talked to Zach prior to even coming to Travel Channel, and Zach was totally supportive and gave us his best. And I think that was really respectful of him.
Yeah, those guys are all very, very cool. Hung out with both of them, Zach and Aaron, quite a bit. I've had many laughs, shared, some food, and have hung out quite a few times, and they've been nothing but super cool and gracious. And it's going to be exciting to be on the same network and sort of in the same ring as them.
All right, so what else we got here, Steve? Endless.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff. Any new equipment we haven't seen? You might. We do have some really, really cool equipment coming out. Some different energy sensors, some different fluctuators, and even looking at energy and electricity differently and how it can interact with the environment and how to sort of track that for sure.
Well, and somebody just said, Nick just said, Zach just left his town, the Conjuring House, for Halloween night special. Actually, well, if it's your town, then you're only like 2 towns away from me. So it's Rhode Island. Come on. We're all right next to each other. So, all right.
We investigated that house before.
We did.
Yeah.
We investigated that location season 2.
Season 2.
Yeah. We actually had John Zaffis from Haunted Collector on with us. So, all right. When it comes to a child spirit, is it a different feeling?
It's a good question.
Yeah. Honestly, I think that'd be more of a question for a sensitive. But going in as an investigator, if you know that you're there for the possible child that passed away, it's a different feeling towards us, of course. And it's also, man, it's one of those ones that you go in really just trying to connect and be gentle and easy with.
Yeah, it gets very emotional. It really does, because you feel for the family, you feel for the whether it's children that are there living, that are being affected by it, or whether it's the spirits of children. Either way, it gets quite emotional at times, and it also will affect how you investigate. You're going to use different techniques. You're going to use different verbiage. You're going to do things a lot differently if you're dealing with children than if you're dealing with a bunch of adults.
And Jake Lucas, why don't you get possessed like others do in their shows? I don't even know. I don't really watch paranormal shows, so I can't answer that question, but I don't get possessed because I just don't get possessed. So
yeah, I mean, it can happen for sure. I've talked to researchers, Mr. John Zappis, people who know quite a bit about this. But it's, maybe one every 5 to 10 years. I don't think you're going to get possessed and the next day just sort of be like, oh, that, I hope that doesn't happen, next time. It's not something that we're going to encounter quite often. And then again, we're not focusing on those types of cases. So if you're focusing on those types of cases alone, maybe you're going to come across that more often.
And Yvonne Billingsley, we're not coming back on the 21st. That's not us. We are October 11th. That is GhostNation. So
9 p.m. October 11th. Travel Channel. Travel Channel says, "Yo."
Where are they?
They just sent a big yo. What's up, Travel Channel?
What's up?
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, these guys are great. I have to be honest with you. It's so refreshing being with a network that honestly gets it. They just let us do our own thing, and well, that's it. Pretty much, just lets us do our own thing.
They're just amazing. So
Yes.
nice. I mean, we've left meetings with hugs. Hugging each other, which usually doesn't happen on network television.
Steve constantly hugs me, and I try and get off of me, get off of me. See, it's like, geez, didn't even get permission.
Very handsome.
So, what do you guys think of the Dead Files? I haven't seen it. I've heard good things about those guys. So
I know Amy.
Yeah.
Amy Allen.
Well, yeah, that's right. You told me.
Yeah, she's very, very nice. Very sweet gal. I've had a lot of, really interesting and fun conversations with her. I've never worked with her, so I'm not sure in that regard, but very, very nice. Very, very nice.
Any special guests coming on the show? Not right now, honestly. That's not what it was about. It was about more just getting out there and trying to help out families. My good friend Meatloaf has asked numerous times, saying that he wants to come and be on the show with us. So we'll see where that goes in the near future. But it was more about just getting a first season together and just laying the foundation for the show. All right, let's see.
Thank you, Jason Hughes. We're excited too. It's going to be super fun.
Let's see. You both look great. Well, no, thank you. Thank you. Steve did my hair today before I came on.
Go back to that one. I like that comment. We both look good. Just kidding.
Jason, you have been really missed. Steve, behave with the shenanigans.
Make no promises. Make no promises.
Well, I mean, you could have tuned in to Beyond Reality Radio, nationally syndicated radio show I've been doing. So I've been having fun with that. As for a Halloween special, not this year. You know, who knows?
Yeah, I mean,
my boys are bigger now, so
that's a good point.
that's the big reason why I stopped doing it in the first place. I mean, kids are only small for a certain amount of time. So
I remember that. I remember you looking at me on Halloween night saying, I don't know that I'll ever get this time back with my kids.
And that's the truth. That's the truth. So, and Cody from the Taps Home team stopped in. Hey, Cody. What's going on? All right. Let's see. Amy is awesome, and I love her daughter. Oh, that's great.
Matt, thank you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's see. You guys are everywhere. This is amazing.
Are we going to go live during the premiere? He asks.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm sure maybe in some capacity it'd be a lot of fun. Live tweeting, maybe on the
Wait, aren't all tweets live?
Well, they are. We'll be live tweeting during the episode, I should say, maybe. With any luck, they'll let us. Because that's always fun. You know, you get to have an interaction with the fans and
absolutely
the people who are watching the show.
Because bottom line, it comes down to you all are the ones who make a show a success. And if anybody out there ever thinks that the show is a success because of them, then they're fools. You all tuning in is what makes a show a success, and we've always known that. And I think that's what's always set us apart. Is that we've always had so much respect for everybody out there who's tuned in, who's followed, who's supported, and it means everything to us. So, and we greatly appreciate that.
The support is so awesome. It's honestly ridiculous, and you don't expect it, and it hits you all the time when you least expect it. I had a woman just the other day in Starbucks telling me that her mother just passed away. But the only reason that they even had a relationship towards the end of her life was when they would come together and watch us and what we would do and that sort of thing. And just hearing stories like that and how you touch people, it's just next level craziness. For me, anyway. Yeah.
And like I said, we are really excited to be back. And make sure when you get a chance, follow the Ghost Nation team's Facebook page. It's already up to 90,000 people, and geez, the show hasn't even aired yet. So it's amazing.
Thank you very much.
See the support and just everybody who's really getting behind it. It definitely means everything to us. What are you looking for?
I'm just reading all these comments.
You guys are incredible with these comments. Hello to Indiana.
Justin, he misses our rational way of hunting. Thank you. You'll see more of that for sure.
And you'll see Steve deal with bugs, which makes him very irrational.
That's true. That's true. But we stick to our way of investigating. 1, 2 times, that's a coincidence. 3 times a pattern. That whole method, we stick to that for sure.
And Luann, you're asking about a ghost box. We've never really had much faith in the ghost box, to our own feeling, to each their own. Every investigator is going to utilize different tools, but honestly, there's just too much contamination. And if it's the ones I think you're referring to, you've never really been partial on them either, right?
I've used every device that's out there. I've used them all.
One over there.
But a lot of them, until we get a tried and true rhythm with them, we don't invite them into our everyday toolbox.
And hello, Satori Hawes. My daughter just tuned in. So,
look at her.
Hello, love you. Satori will actually appear in an episode because she brought us a case.
Yeah.
So, that was great. All right, let's see. What else we got? Are me and Grant still friends? Yeah, honestly. I wish Grant the best, doing his own thing. He made choice, went one way. I made choice, went another. And wish him the best, bottom line. So, but okay, I'm so excited. Well, that's great. We appreciate that.
I'm from Springfield, Mass. So someone be like, "Yeah, Springfield,
represent."
All
right, let's see. You need to find a way to watch Travel Channel in Germany. I don't know how you do that.
Anke Carver. If I mispronounced your name, I'm so sorry. I'm sure Travel Channel will have a way for you to do that, whether it's streaming on their website or some service that they will jump on out there. But I know that most of their shows that you can watch in Germany.
So again, we wanted to say thank you, everybody. And the show is Ghost Nation. It's on the Travel Channel. It premieres October 11th,
9 p.m.
9 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you tune in and head over and like the Facebook page. I'll do a post on this for the actual Facebook page of it. But we appreciate the support, guys.
Thank you so much.
And you know what? We're coming back because there's always been so much love for everything we've done throughout the years, and we have so much respect for you all. So thank you, thank you so much.
Find us on social media and follow along and say hello, and you'll get all sort of good information about what's coming up with the show.
All right, remember, GhostNation, Travel Channel, October 11th, 9 p.m.
Yeah.
You all have a great night.
Bye, guys.